Uh, so yeah, this is me. This is more talking shit to the bosses. But uh, what I was looking for, like I said, my phone it'll go over like this. When I turn it on, I'm not trying to. It'll just do this. And what I saw like 2 days ago was that they illegally, now I can't find it. I knew they was gonna tell you what they illegally. Well, what happened at this article? I gotta find it. At the rally there was a company towing vehicles. Now that is on the people who parked there at the Trump rally. I immediately parked. You saw where I parked. I made a video when I got out. I was in my car. Matter of fact, remember I made a video. But some people, oh here it is. Yeah, well, yeah, tow cars. What is it? Oh, WBTV. They so basically they lied to the people, I guess, and told them because they say they asked, "Can we park here?" Yeah, here it is. They said they asked it, and asked the people at this some restaurant. Now I think I showed y'all the outside of it. You can just type it in Bojangles because it's old as fuck, right? Been there probably since the '60s. Like I said, it looked like the Coliseum in Birmingham, where like I said, that's probably where back in the day the big rappers used to come. Where they used to throw back then, they had big concerts. They have it now, but it's that fake rap. The Travis Scott, them type of people. They're not talented. They just like, oh, that's where I'm finna go to. I'm finna do that. They hate when I talk, but I saw them. I ain't care about the Olympics. Uh, it's been they've been took it over the communists, but supposedly they done just just like the Grammys, demonic mockery of Christianity. I'm gonna go into that, but anyway, this right here for what it shows. This is ugly. That's
Tonight
what.
we're digging deeper into a story we first told you about last night in an exclusive report. It involves dozens of drivers left stranded after their cars were towed from a Dunkin' Donuts parking lot while they went to the Donald Trump rally at Bojangles Coliseum. Now, we've been doing some digging into the towing company at the center of the story and found out the North Carolina Department of Revenue suspended its business license. But the company, which is called Gotcha Towing, continues to operate. Well, WBTV's Ron Lee first broke this story. He's live for us now where the whole controversy began. And Ron, I know a lot of folks were out there and they knew there was trouble the moment they showed back up to try to get in.
Nah, honestly, like I said, I would have never. Just like I said, growing up in Birmingham, and even after I got out the army, when I came back home, before they really like cut me off, you start going, or even when I was on leave and I go home, you don't park somewhere where it say no, it's a parking lot, right? But it's closed. I'm talking about going to the club. It's like, we might get there like 9:30. But you're gonna be there probably till 3 o'clock. We got there 3, 4, 5 o'clock, whatever. We got there early because it's cheap. Back then we ain't had no money for real. Even though I just got out the army, but whatever. We still budgeted, niggas and shit like that. We had responsibility. So you get there 10 o'clock. A lot of clubs in Birmingham, everybody free before 10, or at least girls free and guys $5 before 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. So you get there and these parking lots are empty by the club. but it clearly says don't park here. And there was, I think there was controversy about that. They had some people had to go to the news because you as black folks we know these tow companies crooked. We already know that, so we just and it is one of them things you shouldn't have to live with because I could see from the interview that the employees said that's my statement. That's that black chick type of talking. I said what I said. See, that's what now you got these newer generation of black people owning these businesses. That's why they ain't pay their. It sounds like all they had to do was just pay their taxes. You charging that? Sound like they from what I read, they charging $385 period for like 2 hours of towing, and they towed the whole parking lot. So that they had more than enough. It's just that they don't. Now, honestly, the problem I see, like I said, why I'm talking about it is all they had to do was just get a different company. But it's like, well, know that the company's license was suspended. That's true, but it still sounds like some nigga shit. Like I said, they mad about Trump. This the evil shit. They mad. These are the house niggas. I still don't understand why they're so upset about people being allowed to have their own money and freedom. As you can tell by the employee we called, got your towing about what. And then it says any act performed or attempted from the IRS, the state IRS or whatever, Department of Revenue rather, for the state is suspended. So they really owe these people their money back. And so really, the Dunkin' Donuts, the cops are as usual. They're saying it's a civil matter. You do got to take them to court, but you need some niggas, and they think they slick, so they probably got it as an LLC. So you're not getting your money back. It just you got to vote out these Democrats and these corrupt Democrats. They're gonna get put out of business. And you could tell because look, they said they called the news and look at the response they got. We got called. They removed those vehicles. They were look. In my head, I hear a young black chick answering the phone. We got called to those. They weren't permitted to park there. That wasn't free public parking, and they hung up. See, the person abruptly hung up. It's a black chick. Now the people said they asked the manager. They said the manager was there when they pulled up, and the manager is lying. I believe it. I believe the manager is lying, and he did tell them that they could park there. But I wouldn't have fell for it if the sign say no parking. I wouldn't have held. But I immediately went to the big parking lot that's for that. That's why I got there early. I went to the Bojangles parking lot, and you just gotta walk. 385. That's a racket. That's what I was talking about. Some of them white folks in line was talking about, oh, yeah. It's like, nah, these ain't black Trump supporters. They're here as Trojan horses. They fooling y'all. But see, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you know the racism is fake. They thinking it's a good thing. And a lot of them were, at first they were mad at me, kind of a little, not mad, but they thought I was being too mean. They were trying to mock me. Yeah, don't stop being a stupid Democrat. They were, talking to each other, saying it super loud because he was scared. And this dude bigger than me, but he's trying to be fake. It's just he wants to be like them phony big guys that's just so friendly. The friendly giant that they love. It's like, no, man, this is way deeper than that. Whatever they told you, They lied. And yeah, by the second hour, well, not even the second hour, by about 10 minutes, they saw I was the real deal. But not even 10 minutes, probably 2 minutes. But he gave it up. But anyway, so that's enough about that. But on to the uh, the Olympics opening. They said, first of all, it's just horrible as the performance was. Gaga or whatever. I never heard her sing before, but supposedly her performance really stunk. And somebody else, Celine Dion, who, as I forgot how many decades she been out, but when she first came out and they was white folks, she could sing. They like the black folks really didn't like her back then. Even though nowadays I guess she's a Democrat and liberal and the alphabet community leader or an idol, but she's like Michael Bolton. And black women, same thing with Michael Bolton. They just sing through their nose. They got that big old nose like a horn. They really can't sing like black people. And this was back in the day. The '90s or the '80s for Michael Bolton. I had the article. Now it was all of a sudden it's gone. Oh, here you go. Now it ain't the big deal because it's a small tech company. I ain't pretty sure it ain't really hurting the Olympics or the Democrats, but it is a good thing they did because like I said, just like one person, me, I might stop. Like yeah, I don't go to Walmart. I'm definitely not gonna put not even a 1,000th of a millimeter dent in their profits. But you're not giving them your money. See what I'm saying? I'm not. You're not. If you feel you still see y'all don't think the right. Some of y'all. That's not gonna hurt. No, no. That's not about. You can't hurt them. Not by yourself. You gonna give somebody money to somebody who talks about you all the time? They come in. Hey, can I borrow $20 or Now, unless you say okay, you gonna pay me back 30, but you gonna trust that? So no, yeah, you're not gonna give it to them. No. That's what I'm saying. You don't. It's you like no. I'm not. You're not supporting it. Yeah, it's called. Yeah, that's what they did. So all right. So here they tried to lie, right? The French people or the director. Yeah, see, they push it out, but why are they picking on the Christians? They love the Muslims, and the Muslims were the ones who would behead these people, Nicky Doll and RuPaul. The Muslims would behead them, but they need it. The devil worshippers. That's why they picking on Christianity. And so the dude, it's like why if he says whoever was behind it, the director. That's what I'm saying. That when they don't care about how many people, 2 billion people they offend, the money's coming from somewhere else. They're stealing it from you, dummies, U.S. taxpayers, and probably other first world countries. Now that affirmative action, they're stealing the money, so they don't need. Yeah, they don't care. And this is they really believe in the devil. So this is what's coming up, and they're making their to the devil. Like Christians just pray, and they're making this is their prayers. That they don't care. And see, that's what I'm talking about. It says it was just late. Y'all got a performance. It was just bad. Period. You know. And look, France and there. See, that's what they do. They also they want to say the guy. That's what I'm looking for. I read it a little bit and scanned it, and whoever was behind it, the director of the Olympics, the opening ceremonies, he's trying to label it as hate. Exactly, it's just hate. Oh, that's it. Y'all just intolerant. They purposely put on a bad show. They had the queens and this and that. And it's just, oh, if you don't like it, that means you don't understand. Oh, you just some hillbilly redneck uncultured and da. It's like a drag queen parody of the Last Supper. And then Thomas Jolly, yeah, he's the one who tries that. He's trying to bullshit. Our deal was included. No, you don't take other people's. That's like we said. Okay, here's the example. United States, there was a gay couple, right, lesbian, and they tried to sue a private school, and they lost, even in the Democrats city, because they were black. But that's what I'm talking. Them, it was in the they lived in. And even Democrats were like, no, it's a private school. It's a private Christian academy. You can't force them. They don't get government funds. It's never been like that ever. Nobody wants it like that. If y'all want to open a hole, I don't know how that will work. But all lesbians for lesbian couples and their kids, you just got to fund it yourselves. I don't know if you could do that. I don't know. But the point is, you can't force them. And nobody would say, oh, we wouldn't even like, oh, that's just, you gonna burn in hell. It's just like, no, we're going by our laws. We don't, separate churches. But this is a private Christian academy, just like they got, Jewish and other religions got their own academies. You can't force them. Freedom of religion and from religion. All right, so he tried this shit. He tries to lie. See, all our phones just he touching me, but that's them problem. Oh, how is just gonna disappear? It just disappeared. That's them. Now I gotta go through history. It just disappears. At least try to say, oh, it was to draw attention. That had it, of course, yeah. You gonna say that? That's what I'm saying. Like they say, what's this? Don't pee on me and telling me it's raining. Yeah, you're lying. That wasn't his intention. Includes it. Then why don't you just do something totally? Don't use religion at all. Just have your people, your performers, just be together, all races. Have a big white guy with a beard. Have the drag queen. Have a small black guy. Have a tall black guy. Have a short white lady. Have a tall white lady. And just, I don't know, sing "We Are the World." Seriously, just a throwback. Sing "We Are the World." We are the world. Or play with, or lip sync. That's inclusion. You purposely, no, you can't take somebody's religion. Now, what if, like they said, the Muslims would, if you would have took Muhammad and had him up there, remember they tried to threaten South Park? So you can't, why are you, see, you trying to start something. Why would you take something and then say, oh no, no, you can't force it. We don't want to include ourselves in the Muslim. I don't want to include myself in the Muslims. I don't want to include myself in the Jewish ceremony. They invite me. I'll go visit. Like I said, I went to a mosque one time. You can go. You want to go visit a Jewish, whatever, a temple or whatever, you want to go visit whoever you want to go visit. But that's up. You can't force them, and you can't go there and try to make them change their religion. Oh, y'all need to stop, Muhammad and da 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 da. You can't do all that. Yeah, oh, inclusion. How come you're not forcing the Muslims to include? That was the stupidest lie I ever heard. Whoever this guy is stupid. Our subject was not to be subversive. Bitch, you're not. Nobody is stupid. Like the saying says, don't pee on me and tell me it's raining. We wanted to being together. No, you can't force religions to be together. You can force, yeah, we can come together and talk or whatever, this and that, but there's nothing really to work on. All of it is the communists. Yeah, as friends, we have freedom of create. You don't. First of all, no country, not even United States, either. We're lucky in France to live in a free. First of all, there's no such thing as luck. That's how you know he's a devil worshiper. Oh, he's a Satanist. Because he believes in luck, witchcraft. Oh, this is the luck of the oh, this the lucky black cat is bad luck. Like they said, and that really it was the Democrats because they were really talking about white folks. They thought it was good, and it backfired. You got freedom of speech in America, yeah, but you ain't got freedom from consequences. You better watch your mouth. But it backfired. They were the ones talking shit. The BLM exactly. So it backfired. It's like, oh yeah, you're right. You don't have freedom from consequences, dummy. Just like in France, you got freedom artistic, but you don't have freedom from backlash. Just like, the cancel culture. What we said was y'all going too far with this shit. That's all we said. We ain't say, oh, you got to accept whatever they said, Remember Don Imus and all that? We ain't say you got to accept them, but all that. Well, I don't care if he kept his job. I never watched him in the first place. Joy Reid and Don Lemon still got their jobs. They should be canceled too. I don't watch any of them. And like I said, I figured, what's that, Jesse on Fox? I stopped watching Fox. I ain't want his job taken. And he literally, to me, I don't care, literally talking about me, and I can't say nothing back. You know how I am. I don't care. He talking about me. He ain't hurt my feelings. You're not playing me or calm down or don't let him get. No, you're not getting me down. Y'all don't understand. We're men. You're going against the rules. Whether you believe in God or you believe in the universe, if you're a man, don't do that shit. Especially if you only believe in karma in the universe, you definitely as a man don't want to talk shit to another man from a safe place. Right? Y'all believe in superstition, so something gonna get you. Now you gotta do all kind of protecting spells because you did some punk shit. You don't talk shit from a safe space. If you go talk shit, come to my face. Y'all don't want to believe in all that. Somebody gonna get him. I just know something is, in y'all opinion. And biblically, yeah, you're a coward. God doesn't like cowards. So yeah, it's not superstition. You need to be a man. You got something to say, come say it. But yeah, this guy include you. We have freedom. Nobody said you had the freedom, but you ain't got the freedom from it. There's no freedom from backlash. There's not freedom from that. There's no freedom from repercussions, just like running your mouth. There's no freedom. There's no freedom from bullying. Yeah, like I said, the guy or girl you bullied might come back when you least expect it. You think you done been bullying them for a year and they ain't gonna never do nothing, and you just gone to a party one Friday night, and the little guy or girl you been bullying do something to you. And the rest of us, the rest of us just like, hey, we told you. Like I said it in high school. I predicted. I was in ninth grade. I wasn't scared. I was joking, and I kind of felt bad, but I did want to, I don't know, maybe should I have done more? I don't know, but And this is at school, you got gangs and everything else, but so I wasn't worried about that. But it was, well, yeah, maybe, more about my coolness. I'd have lost my, but I wouldn't have. I really wouldn't have. But I think a couple of years later, I did say stuff, but I was a ninth grader or 10th. It was just a bunch of us, but it might have been the next year that I'm like, man, y'all better leave him alone, man. He gonna come up here, cause back '88, that's when it used to be called postal, going postal. The postal shooters employees started that stuff. It wasn't school shooters. In the '80s, it was postal, going postal. I said, man, he gonna go, man, post on us, man. Y'all better leave it. I included myself, even though I maybe first couple of days, but I did not notice we're laughing at talking about him every day. Then I noticed, I started thinking, well, I've been noticed, yeah, there's girls with us, there's pretty girls with, and all of us, me, my friends, the girls, all of us laughing at this dude. And one day when he like got up and I said, oh, I think I said in his face. I did. I might have. So I was trying to. That's what I'm saying. I still was trying to maintain my coolness by like kind of dissing him. Like, man, man. Y'all better leave him alone. He gonna come up here and go postal on all of us, everybody. Yeah, I said leave him alone. He gonna snap. I was like, yeah. This is like either '88 or '89. So, but anyway, like I said, this French guy, oh, we have freedom of, or no, you don't have artistic freedom to bully people and attack people. You don't have that freedom. And like I said, you're a coward. You won't attack the Muslims. Yeah, joy inclusion. The diversity of being together. Why? Like I said, you could have did anything. You ain't have to do. You ain't have to attack no religion. You could have just, like I said, you could have just had people representing to all types of people: tall, short, fat, skinny, male, female, whatever. The drag, all of it, and just like I said, some We Are the World or something. Like I said, it would have been a throwback, a classic. It's the Olympics. Matter of fact, didn't We Are the World come out in 1984? It would have been like, what was that, 40 years? I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, why wouldn't you do that? Instead, you would have, so I'm better at this guy's job than he is. A loser Democrat Satanist. Or he's in France. Left wing Satanists, whatever. They're still left wing. That part is the same. They're all left wing, far ultra left wing Satanists. But that's what they did. From what I see, I just saw this. I didn't even know the Olympics was coming, the Summer Olympics, whatever. But you know what time it is. They're worried. They're doing their sacrifices. They're doing their real blood sacrifices in every city around the world. All these people dying, murdered, black on black crime in the United States and all other crimes and all over the country, all over the world. They tried to spill all this blood so they can win, so they can do something in November and try to take over the world again. It's not gonna happen. What I mean by again is try again. Like I said, I think the whole time this has been under control. It's just to open everybody's eyes to the evilness of the Democrats and the left wing and the communists, all of them. Communists, all of it. But anyway. Yeah, this right here, this is just a random story they keep putting. So this black couple, baby mama and baby daddy, got 3 kids and beat one of the kids so bad he died, and the mother tried to kill it. Get rid of it. Like I said, yeah, I blame the Democrats. I don't care. It is what they gonna do. You get over it. This part of you got these people sacrificing. Using drugs, using them strong drugs. They ain't just smoking weed. They using all that demonic shit. Listening to that demonic ass, supposed to be rap music. It ain't rap music. They don't rap. Can't understand what they saying. Listen to all that demonic ass shit. It has nothing to do with gangster rap. They try to call it gangster rap. It's not gangster rap. What is it? The 6ix9ine and Travis Scott and all them, all that type of shit. These folks going crazy.
Smith and Robinson are currently locked up at Clark County Detention Center. I went to their court hearing last week when prosecutors said the case was under consideration for the death penalty. Since then, I filed a public records request to be found inside a dumpster. I spoke with neighbors that day who recalled the crime scene, one of them even telling me Smith was at the 702 mark nearby, frantically looking for her son.
I saw the lady sitting there with her 2 other kids, really hysterical, saying somebody took my kids.
Smith and Robinson are currently locked up at Clark. This is the terrifying moment a city marshal discovers the body of 2-year-old Jacoby Robinson Jr.
Yeah, that is fucked up. You just walk to a dumpster. You know, he's a cop or whatever, they say city marshal. And he looked in, his body cam. The first time, and he finds
inside a dumpster.
Call Metro.
This body cam video was just one of 36. According to grand jury testimony, at around 8 o'clock on the evening of June 6th, a Metro detective responded to a downtown park where Smith was with her 2 kids. This is a statement Smith wrote to Metro Police. It reads in part, quote, "I got off the bus at 7:40. When I got to the park, I took both of my kids out the stroller and Jacoby Jr. ran to the slide. But surveillance footage from the apartment complex where Smith and Robinson were living paints a much different picture of what unfolded. At around 7 o'clock, just an hour before Smith made the missing child report, you can see Smith stepping out of the apartment with a stroller. In the back is Jacoby in a blue shirt. In the front is Jacoby's twin Jakyle. And on Smith's chest is youngest son JC. Then Smith is seen heading towards an alleyway. The camera switches to a different angle. The dumpster where the body was found is out of frame on the left side. You'll see Smith walk towards it. Then just moments later, a sound of something being thrown in the dumpster. Smith then...
You can hear the baby hitting the dumpster. You know, we all dump trash. Boom. Just threw the baby away like trash, you know. They still trying to pump up this racism and cops and Sonya Massey and another thing. You know, y'all black folks are crazy. We getting tired of y'all. You know, y'all trying to follow, because really y'all just following orders. Getting tired of y'all with all this, you know, whatever, racist cops. We don't care. You know, like I said, y'all the ones who stay. Y'all stay getting falsely arrested. You know, all this. I don't know why y'all keep staying getting falsely. How come y'all keep getting falsely arrested? And I'm from Birmingham. I don't know nobody who's. I know a whole bunch of real killers did their times. I know some that I know about 3 or 4 that didn't got out, did their whole time, because they went in as teenagers, did their whole time. You know, we all buddies. You know, I don't know one person who's falsely anything. And Birmingham is the deep south. In the deep south, they racist down there. They real racist. Sundown town. This is sundown town. The fuck is a sundown town? Stupid ass nigga. Fake bitch. Probably more than 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the ones that get, but you know, whatever. I you know, but anyway, I don't know nobody. I'd never been falsely accused of anything or arrested and all this. Motherfuckers why y'all keep getting in these other Democrat towns? Like I said, y'all ain't real. Me also, I ain't say the police scared of us, but they just don't. I don't know. They don't falsely accuse us because they know we're real and we're smart. So, you know, they know we know to have money, so we get a lawyer. Yeah, they, you know, then they get mad. You know, 'cause we'll go out of town and get a lawyer from Homewood or something. You know, whatever, but
upgrade to Google Fiber and pay one simple bill every month.
What about extra fees, like installation?
Taken care of. Equipment? No.
Data overages?
There's no such thing. Find out when we're coming to your neighborhood at fiber.google.com.
I said it once and I'll say it again. The Boule already exposed his three-trick pony. Number one, have this Indian woman cosplay as a black American woman. You know, you have to convince us of that first in order for the next two tricks to work. Number two, if non-black people criticize her, call them racist. And number three.
Yeah, all
He
that.
just broke this record 1 year.
And the black folks, like I said, they really don't want to, they all they care about is race. You see that black girl, the Indian woman, yeah, that's fine, yeah, that's true. She ain't black, whatever, masquerade. I don't care what she is. All I care is she was a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's Montel Williams show hoe, and Slick Willie's hoe. Nobody cares about her being Indian. Yeah, all that. That's what I'm saying. Black women, just sit down and shut up. Even her, you're trying to no, we don't need your help. You get you a man and help him help us. When he come home, you rub his feet. But we don't move. We don't need y'all. Anything. All y'all keep talking about is race. This it's like basically maybe that she don't show us up. I'm not mad, but they might be mad because she is got long hair, all that shit. And, oh, you tried to pretend that that's all they care about. To me, my laughing at Montel is because she's a hoe. She was Willie Brown's hoe, and he passed her to you. I don't care what color she is. She could have been straight white. She could have been jet black. I don't care. Y'all just like y'all say, it's like the women, y'all made up these statements. Sit down and shut up. Have several seats rather. Yeah, have a seat. Just stop. Get out the way. You're in the way. Seriously. Yeah, oh y'all, cause she got a strong following, a lot of females, right? So yeah, the sucker's gonna follow her. Cause you know, these black females, these YouTubers, y'all think they ain't, but some of them, really moved up with their Cardi B friendship and shit like that. Seriously. So honestly, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of these so-called DEI successful black women with pretty faces and nice bodies. The rest of us don't care. But stop putting, yeah, y'all just look, no matter how much y'all refresh, y'all just keep putting, yeah, just get this look. We're done with the talking and talk. All y'all want to do is talk. Talk. Black, yeah, you're not helping because you're not calling out the Democrats, right? So you're not helping. Like it looked like no, it don't look like anything. It looks like they're still trying to help the Democrats, but they it's like they just want to throw in more confusion at like they try to care about the community. If they still were just like they still got on this shit about we want somebody that's gonna do something for us. No, you want somebody that's gonna fix the whole country. They try to act like they're mad about Kamala being and not even black, but and they kept saying even at the Trump rally, oh, this and that. It's like they thought there's like we don't care about it. Yeah, you're bringing up race. She's at the Trump rally. One of the guys, like I said, they had You know, they had their, y'all call them trolls, but I call them infiltrators, trying to infiltrate, white guy. He's one of y'all. Because he's like, yeah, she's not even black. I suppose, who cares, bro? Who cares? All we care is she was horrible at her job. She was horrible at her job as a DA in San Francisco, where she was. She fucked her way to, I don't care if she was jet black, a red bone with two black parents, half black and half white, or like she is, she's not. Who gives a fuck? Y'all not bringing this race shit over here on this side. That's the end of it. She's a hoe, and that's the end. I don't care if she was Snow White or jet black. Nobody cares. The boule is over. It's done. That's only. I don't even talk about it, or even I haven't even looked it up. Nobody cares about you sororities and fraternities. I told you I never liked. I don't give a fuck. I always thought you were fuck niggas. When I was in the army, when I first got in, that's when I really stopped liking y'all. Probably because I was saying we're the same age, 18, 19, 20, 20, so. But I didn't, at that time, I didn't know, yeah, Martin Luther King was the boule, and him and, was in it too. That, like I said, that's what you get, like them clowns that keep, they're part of that, trying to keep people down. That's that we're talking about. That's what the boule is. Or the bull, or whatever you want to call it. I don't give a fuck how to pronounce it. I don't give a damn about some Greeking ass fuck niggas and some hoes hollering and whatever the fuck. But yeah, nobody cares anymore. You can't, the genie's out of the bottle. Y'all operated in secrecy. And like I said, I had to come to grips with it. I idolized Martin Luther King, but, as like I said, you do something for me, I feel grateful. But when you find out he was doing it to a end that you would have brought in communism, but at the same time, it's like, that's why I was brought up in the church. Hey, it was all part of the plan. You ain't got to believe it. You can say, oh, y'all love to claim everything. Hey, you do that's your soul. Hey, like I said, but the good thing for y'all, I believe in you doing what you want to do. That's the difference. I don't give a fuck what you do with your money, with your life, your time. I don't care if you got an idea to make billions or hundreds of billions of dollars, which nobody has yet. There's nobody with 100. Is there? How much Elon or Bill Gates got? But anyway, I don't care how much money. That's fine. Do that's your business. That's what I'm saying. That's the difference between you and us. Y'all mad and seething and, that's that witchcraft. That's what I'm telling you. Witchcraft is evil and stupid. I don't know which is worse, evil or stupid. Are they equally just as bad? Evil and stupid. You're going to lose the little money you stole. Yeah, you might as well have been a regular thief, but you use witchcraft to, I guess, protect yourself from getting caught. Now you're going to lose all your damn money that you done stole. Dumbass. Because you're so busy. Yeah, witchcraft. First of all, you probably were born with a jealous heart. And the witchcraft just amplified it. So you're going to spend all the little money you did accomplish to steal trying to hold somebody else because you mad and jealous and worried about somebody else. We're only talking about like Kamala as a whole. We're not talking. Nobody found Kamala. I'm pretty sure there are other random chicks Who was the other girl? Remember the picture of Montel and Kamala? There was another girl. Who's her? Nobody did. Do you see us talking about her? Look at her on with mine. Nobody gives a fuck. She's not. The other girl ain't trying. She ain't gotta hide. She might even be the most successful one out of both. I mean, genuinely successful for all we. I said maybe. I don't know. She might be the only one that's genuinely successful. The other one, there was two of them in that one picture. Because remember, he introduced. Look it up. He introduces her like that. Like it says, he had to even this is a Kamala, whatever the fuck. Nobody cared. So that proves right there. It's not hate on Montel either. Nobody gives a fuck. We give a fuck when you try, especially, if you was just a small time mayor and some kind of big scandal that made, it's so bad it made nationwide news. Yeah, people gonna care. They start talking about, oh, you was small, da 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 da. And yeah, you go try to use the black card or Indian or whatever, this and that, and female. That's why y'all still. It's like y'all just deaf ears. You're like kids, and we're the parents. No matter how much we give y'all little whoopings, y'all still keep doing the same shit. Oh, we explain to y'all clearly. I talk clearly. She's in charge of everyone's lives, even as vice president. Now she want to be the president. Yeah, we're gonna call out. You can't you put your big girl. Like I said, the women when we grew up. That girl that I just showed, they keep putting her in my recommendations. She sound close to my age. You know damn well women talked about other women, and y'all still do. Especially the way she talked, like she's educated and not into all that hood rat shit and fucking a whole bunch of niggas. Did you know women call out hoes, whores, even old women? When I was a kid in the church, see what I'm saying? The words were different. Yeah, raising sin. But I knew what that meant as a kid. Raising sin. I ain't knew exactly. But in the context, like I said, I'm 12 and this 15-year-old girl is pregnant. And there's one big time church in our church, one of the deacons' wives with the biggest hats and all that shit. They finally got tired of her talking about the girl. And they bust out before you or whatever. Maybe I wasn't that old. I don't remember. All I know is I remember they busting this lady out that she was raising sin back in the day. Probably was when I was in New York. I probably was a little way younger, probably like 10 or something. I mean, I don't know. And I do remember it did, I don't know, it was, but she didn't it wasn't assault, but she was 15, it wasn't, no, back then they know exactly what it was. Yeah, she was fast. What I'm saying is I got, and dude didn't, this and that. That's why they didn't say anything like that or try to get charged because, yeah, it was her. What do you think? Like I said, that only certain girls got pregnant. But it did. I never to this day talking about it. At that time, it gave me a bad feeling, like almost like when, because this had to be in New York when something else bad happened. This son, I'm hearing them talking. Maybe somebody did get robbed or mugged, or maybe even stabbed or something like that. I'm talking about people we know, not on the news. This is in the this New York. We got folks that live in Brooklyn, Harlem. I mean, I don't know everywhere they live. The rest of my family, but. But yeah, all this the cable tow, but yeah, you with the person, yeah, like I said, you can't. You got to make sure. But the Democrats don't care. You got to make sure and I knew that as a kid, because that's when they really started trying to make mudslinging. Back then, it was called in the 80s mudslinging. And really, that was a rare thing, remember? You see it on the news. somebody who slang mud during the campaign was automatically frowned upon. Now it's the norm, right? So that means it wasn't like that before that. It was just lily white, as y'all want to say, or whatever. I don't care about race, but yeah, they didn't sling mud. But you got to dig into the past nowadays, especially with these younger kids coming in trying to run for shit. Yeah, you don't know what they done, especially a female. And that's the bottom line, you know. Y'all, yeah, that's what they tried to. That's what they got rid of gangster rap. They tried to make it that guys just get led by their little head. It's like, no, any real man, no, it's the bitch. That's why you don't put women in charge. Since history, you're gonna have, she gonna get dick whipped. Because if you think about it, the leaders that even Martin Luther King, JFK, or whoever, all the ones that had women, they really not just the ones got assassinated. I'm talking about in the past. They still, you know, most of them made good decisions for the public in general. Because men can do that. Women, you know, no, you can't have that. They try to fake it and act like and think like a man, but it's not gonna work. Somebody gonna be busting them up, and then we're all done. And also, she's a mother now. You know, motherly. And I don't care, or she got maternal instincts. Even if she let her eggs dry up, she's in her 40s, late 40s, 50s, ain't got no kids. Yeah, basically, you wasted your life trying to be a man. And I don't mean like she ain't a lesbian. She just, you know, kept having abortions or with a birth control. Now it's too late because she's trying to compete with the break the glass ceiling, all that dumb shit. Now she regrets it. And it's something that she can't help. You know, other than become a drug addict. That's the only thing that'll take the pain away. Is get on drugs. But anyway, shit, I'm out here. I gotta go pick up my salad dressing.